Okay, so Jen's finished warming up. I'm going to have her stand up and stretch. Go ahead and stand up and stretch your hamstrings. We're going to work on a couple things today. One is setting the body angle. Two is getting the legs first on the drive, getting the legs engaged right off the drive. Jen has a little habit of using the back right away. And third is the finish position. So all those things are necessary, especially the finish when we're working in the single, which everybody is right now, and Jen is really starting to advance fast. So I want her to control her finish. Sets up the rest of the stroke for her. Okay. But as you can see, Jen's hamstrings are pretty tight. And asking a rower to set their body angle correctly with tight hamstrings is difficult. Okay. So the coach's responsibility to understand that and let the athlete work on flexibility of their hamstrings so they can get to the right spot versus asking the rower to get there if they can't do it, their body won't let them. Morphology has a huge impact on biomechanics as well as the technique you're asking them to row. Okay. And one thing I want to make a point of is if you watch one of the best sculling races I think there is, Drysdale versus Sinek at 2016 Olympics, you're going to see two entirely different styles. Okay? And those styles are dependent on the morphology of the athlete. Okay? Sinek, huge guy, tall, super long legs. He's going to row more of like an Ivanov style or DDR style. Mahe is more balanced physically between legs and torso. So he's going to row a little more like Rosenberg style. So you're asking a rower to row a certain technique and yet their body can't do it, and that's the wrong technique for the coach. You need to find the right technique for the body of the athlete so they can perform correctly, and that makes them the fastest. We'll start in a little second. So I'm going to ask Jen to start rowing again, and I'm going to film her. And I want her to see where her knees come when she drives, and then we're going to stop again and make a few adjustments so you can see. Go ahead, Jen. Come up to the catch, take a few strokes, and then pause on the third stroke. Actually, take a couple more. One. And pause on this one at the catch. All right, you can see where Jen's knees are. Pretty high. When you have large shins, tall shins, it makes it very hard for the rower to engage legs in the beginning of the stroke. They want to use their back right away because it feels like they're rowing downhill from catch to finish. It feels like they're rowing downhill. So we need to get Jen's butt up. Okay, Jen, let's get your butt up. I'm going to show Jen the difference. This is you without a seat belt. Notice how high your knees come. And how high your heels come off the foot strap. Now I'm going to go with the seat back. Go ahead. Keep rolling. Pause at the catch in 2, 1. 2. All right. So now that you saw Jen row there, she's actually overcompressing a little bit. It's so much easier now for her to get her body forward that she was overcompressing because she was used to trying to get forward without the seat pad. Jen, this is what it would look like. So, there you are. See how your shins come forward a little more now? So you over-compress, almost too far, yeah. But that's fine because you were trying to get over with the body without the seat pad because it was so hard. Now it's easier for you. And beginning of stroke, now your arms are above your knees, beginning of stroke's easier.
Match.
Okay? All right.
And the stretching classes have helped.
And the stretching helps as well, exactly. All right, so we're going to work on Jen's finish position first. Okay, Jen, I'm going to pretend you're in the single, and I want you to stop and hit your body in the finish position that you think is correct in the single, and actually stop there. I want you to pause, boom, and then keep going. So pause, hit, and go every stroke. Okay, nice, good. Now, you know what? You hit yourself in the single, but you're going to mark your territory here. And what it does is tell you, okay, this is how high I need to be. The tactile sensation is very, very important in teaching someone to learn to row, especially if they're not a seasoned sculler. Jen is learning the scull. She's been rowing in the single just about a year at most. She's getting pretty good. Good. Keep doing that. When you do that, feel your arms squeeze out at the same time, just like you would the handles in the single. We'll do 2 more and we'll weigh in up. 1, 2, weighing up. All right. So we got the finish pushes and mark. Now we're going to see if Jen can hold it. If she understands that's the place she needs to be without hitting herself in the body. All right, Jen, you get 10 strokes. Ready? Remember, it's about feel. Go ahead. Nice. Sweet. Right on, Jen. Add some pressure now. 8. Can we hit the same mark? 9. And weighing up. Nice job, Jen.